Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe, like, and share with a friend. Helps the channel out a ton. We appreciate it. This article today comes from The Hollywood Reporter. We're getting some new news on this new Christopher Nolan film, which is going to be hitting theaters in July of 2026. We heard about Matt Damon possibly starring in this film. We know that he's going to be in this film, but it looks like we have another big actor to star in this film. It reads, Tom Holland to star in Christopher Nolan's latest film. Matt Damon is already on the call sheet for the top secret feature that Universal will open in 2026. Tom Holland will star in Christopher Nolan's latest feature, joining Matt Damon in the top secret venture. Nolan wrote the script and is directing the project, which Universal Pictures will distribute. The studio has set a release date of July 17, 2026. Plot details are being kept under wraps, but sources say the setting is not present day, although it's unclear whether it's set in the past or the future. Nolan is producing alongside producing partners and wife Emma Thomas from their Syncope banner. The new feature reunites Nolan with the studio that made his drama Oppenheimer and propelled him to his first Oscars. He won Best Director and got a Best Picture statue as producer on the film, which earned a staggering $976 million worldwide. Oppenheimer was the first that the filmmaker worked with Universal, a relationship forged after Nolan publicly split with longtime home Warner Brothers in late 2020. While Oppenheimer was picked up by Universal in an open auction setting, this new project ended up going straight to the studio, according to sources. And while Damon is a part of Nolan's ensemble of players, having worked with the filmmaker for Oppenheimer in 2014's Interstellar, great film, this will be Holland's first time with the lauded director. Holland's boarding may come with some ripple effects. Sources say that the actor will spend next year juggling this project as well as Spider-Man 4, with a likely stop for Avengers Doomsday. Spider-Man 4 was delayed enough that Holland's co-star Zendaya will now be shooting Dune 3 in early 2026. And so that wraps up this article, guys. What do you think about this? Tom Holland starring in a Christopher Nolan film. I do praise Tom Holland for taking on some more serious roles in his career. He's trying to break away from the comic book character roles. Obviously, he's done great as Peter Parker in Spider-Man and Spider-Man himself, and he's done some decent films outside of that, but it looks like he's trying to expand on that, and really, he's maturing into his character. When I say character, I mean characters on screen. Zendaya has been doing this, so she's kind of already taken those first steps to really taking her career in a different direction, but now Tom Holland is following in her steps, and I believe they're still dating now, so it kind of makes sense. But very cool. Tom Holland in a Christopher Nolan film. Kind of hard to picture it, but I don't know what Christopher Nolan has up his sleeve. Typically, he's writing good films. He's creating good films, so I don't doubt that he'll put out something good. But we have Matt Damon and we have Tom Holland. These guys have signed on. No longer a rumor they are going to be in the film. Trying to hear what direction this film is going to go into. I've heard some rumors that this film could be set in the 1920s and it could be a vampire film. That would be a very interesting direction for Christopher Nolan to go, and he's never really done anything like that. But once again, those are rumors. We will just have to see what happens with that. If I hear anything else, I will definitely be passing it on to you guys. What do you think about this article? What do you think about Tom Holland starring in a Christopher Nolan film? I think it's very interesting. Want to know what you think down in the comments. Subscribe, like, share, ring the bell for notifications, and as always, be safe. It's Neff signing off.